Good morning, it's day 4 of Vlogmas, and today is kind of a chill day. Okay guys, so I don't really have anything major going on today. It's kind of early, it's a beautiful day, it's like 75 degrees. So the one thing that I kind of really want to do is back over here in my family room, you can see I don't have my outlet covers on, even though I finished painting, because I needed to spray paint them. And the weather has been kind of cold lately and it was too cold for spray paint, but today, because it's supposed to be so nice, I'm gonna try to spray paint the ones that I have to make them match the rest of the house. And so I'm gonna try to get that done here in just a minute, but first I gotta feed my cats. And I've got to, and I'm not going to show that because that's just a fiasco. But I'm also going to edit my video from the previous day, which if you don't know, editing video takes like 2 or 3 hours. So especially this particular video that I'm going to edit because it's a lot of footage. So I'm going to do that first. So I feel like it's early and I have this whole list of things running through my head, right? All right, so I'm going to get up while I'm up. I'm gonna go get some breakfast, feed cats, and edit my video, and then I'll come back, and then about that time will be when I will go ahead and spray paint those, and I'll show you what they look like before and after, and who knows what else I'm gonna get into today. I do know that for dinner I am going to be cooking. I definitely have to make coleslaw. I think I'm gonna make that earlier today, and that way it's ready for dinner, and then we'll have everything else made. And I am gonna put the chicken in the crock pot, and then it's because I'm making barbecue, I'll cook it in the crock pot and then put it in the oven the last 30 minutes or so to give it that nice barbecue crispy skin. I have tons of videos on that, including I think the video where I did like a week's worth of food for like $50 or something. I'll link it up here if you wanna see that. So anyway, I'm gonna get my day going, and I'll check in with you in a minute. All right, so I finished editing the video. It is saving right now. I'm trying to get everything together to spray paint all the outlet covers. So this is what I'm using, not sponsored or anything, but this is that Rust-Oleum metallic and oil rubbed bronze. And I have, oh, that's the last one that I have. This is my bag of spray paint from all the things I've spray painted. So I only have one left. I hope it's enough for these outlet covers. So I have bags of the outlet covers that I took down, and if I was real careful I would have marked them, but I wasn't. so I'm basically just gonna look through the bags for the metallic ones. Like there were plastic ones in the house, and we're not gonna use those, because I am doing the oil rub bronze. I mean, I could spray paint the plastic ones, but it doesn't work as well as the metal ones. And I think I have enough metal that I don't need to rebuy any plastic, but we'll see. Anyway, so I know that in this hallway, I have a 2 light switch outlet and 1 regular outlet cover that I need. So I'm gonna go around the room and figure out exactly how many I need, get them laid out, make sure I have everything, make sure I have all the screws, and then I'm gonna get a piece of cardboard and lay it all out. I'm gonna poke the screws through so I can just spray paint the top of the screws. And once I have everything laid out, we're gonna go out and spray paint it. So let me see what I need. Okay, so I found all of the screws that go with all of these, and I've plenty for the whole thing. They're all different colors, it doesn't matter. This one was actually spray painted the right color. This is what it's gonna look like, but I guess I had taken it off because it got scratched. So I'm just gonna sand it and respray it. But all of these nails, I'm actually gonna take this piece of cardboard and just poke them through. And that way the top of them will be sitting up straight so that I can spray paint it to look nice. And then I'm gonna put all of these in this box that is like an Amazon box that I got. And that way I can spray paint them, and it won't be like too awkward looking. You'll see what I'm saying. I'm gonna take the camera out there. So anyway, I'm gonna go get this together, get this spray painted, and that way it has a few hours to get going, and then we'll come in and get the chicken in the crock pot. All right, so you can see I have all of them laid out. And let me just show you right here too how I put all of the screws in there, so that way I can just spray paint the screw head. The only thing you have to be careful of is these are kind of rounded, so I have to make sure I kind of go side to side around the edges to make sure I get it everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint them. They're just gonna sit there on this nice 70-degree day and dry, and probably within like an hour they'll be dry to the touch. I do have cats wandering around, but the smell, I think the cats know not to bother it because I've spray painted a million things and I've never had a problem with the cats. So there's that, and that's a task done for today. And as soon as that dries, I don't know if it'll be dry enough tonight for me to put it up. It might be, depending on, you know, how warm it stays today. But that's done, so let's go wash my hands and we will put the food in the crock pot. You know, the great thing about this is that this can of spray paint is like $6. I don't know if you've ever bought metal outlet covers, but they're like $7 to $8 each just for the basic ones, like the light switch outlets with like 3 or more on it. They're very expensive. So this is such an inexpensive fix to make sure everything, particularly in a house this big, because we have 4 bedrooms plus the office, living room, and the family room with like 2,200 square feet. There's a ton of outlets. It would cost so much money to replace them all, and instead just a can or 2 of spray paint and you can have an entirely new look. It's so much better. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna let that dry. All right, so I'm in the kitchen. I didn't realize how late it was. It's taken me a while. I actually edited 2, almost 3 videos today, so rather than just taking 2 or 3 hours, I've kind of been working between projects to edit the videos, and it's just taken me a long time. So it's almost 2 o'clock, and that's a little bit, I'm trying to have dinner ready by 5, and if I was gonna put the chicken in a crock pot, I'd want it in there at least 3 hours, and then I was gonna bake it the rest of the way. But if I'm gonna have it ready by 5, that's not quite enough time. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just as easily I can cook it on the stove. I'm just going to have to boil it on the stove for like an hour, maybe a little less, maybe like 45 minutes, and then put it in the oven. So I think I'm gonna get started on dinner at about 3 o'clock and try to make sure that chicken gets done. So that gives me another hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna go keep working on the video edits that I have. It's Friday, today is Friday, and at sundown I try to be completely done with everything, like all the major projects, because I like to keep Sabbath and I really just want tomorrow to rest. And so the reason why I was trying to make sure I had the video that goes up today on Friday, one for Saturday, which is a pre-filmed one, and then one for Sunday. That way Sunday morning I'm not feeling rushed to go out and do everything, and it's all already taken care of. So, and then we can just film Sunday and it'll be very relaxing, and that'll make for a better vlog. So today's just kind of a get a few things done project-y day. Not very exciting. It's probably not gonna make a very exciting vlog, but I mean, this is just what I'm doing right now. I don't really know what to say about that. I think some folks have been kind of curious what I'm doing at the house since the kids have been gone, and the truth is, I mean, really, we've been so busy with this house and Brianna's getting ready to get married, and then we had Thanksgiving. And so this is like the first week that I'm trying to even do anything that's not related to the family, you know what I mean? That I actually feel kind of like an empty nester, you know what I mean? It's a little bit different. But it's not different because I've been doing YouTube and vlogging and things like that for years now, so it's almost like getting back to what I do, you know what I mean? But anyway, all right, I'm gonna go keep working on videos. We'll come back and do dinner, and if anything else comes up, I'll let you know. Okay, I'm walking out here to check on these. It's been a little while. Uh-oh, a little dust got on that. Oh yeah, they're perfectly dry to the touch, so I could bring those in. And frankly, I think that they probably, now this is where it gets tricky because these have to be perfectly dry to put the screwdriver in them to put them up, but I actually think I could probably put these up on the wall. So let's bring them inside. Goosey's over here. Goosey kitty. It's one of our pretty kitties. Say hi, Goose. Yeah, he's a fluffy one. Look at him. All right. Okay, let's take these inside. Okay, it's kind of gotten dark, but I just wanted to show you guys. I actually went ahead and put these up because I guess there's just no humidity out and it was rather warm. So it's getting dark now, but I went ahead and put them all up and they look really good. So very soon, you can't see all the other ones, but there's some over here. We will be putting up the curtain rods and the curtains, but I'm not putting up any more soft furnishings. Let me get you in a better light. I'm not putting up like the actual curtains over here or bringing any furniture or any decor in here until we clean these carpets, which I am not doing until Lady leaves, as I mentioned. So anyway, all right, so it is just about time for me. It is exactly time for me to get that chicken in the on the stove. So let's get to doing that. Okay, so these are actually chickens that I butchered with the hollers. So I love having, I mean, I have a boatload of chicken, guys. Okay, I took it out of the bag and there it is. So basically I'm just gonna put some water in it, which I took it out of the bag and put it on the stove, but I didn't put water in it, so let me do that. Okay, so there, I have the water. I'm turning it on high. I'm gonna bring it to a boil and then I'm gonna let it simmer for like an hour. Nothing complicated at all. I don't put a lid on. I'm not gonna salt it. I'm literally doing nothing with it right now. It's just gonna cook. And once it cooks for about 45 minutes to an hour and it's pretty much done, then I'm gonna turn the oven on and bake it with the barbecue sauce on it. And that's just how I do it. I mean, to me, it's always just been really moist and juicy, and yet you have the benefit of the crispy skin and all of the tasty barbecue-y flavor. So, I mean, you could put barbecue sauce in here if you were inclined, but there's that. And we'll have the coleslaw with it. And I think baked potatoes were on the menu, so I probably won't start those till 4 o'clock. Okay, so chicken has cooked over an hour, really. It's probably completely done, but we're gonna put it in the oven and get crispy, so I'm just putting it on my Pampered Chef pan. And it's not falling off the bone, so I think we're probably good. It's awfully close to it though. Just try not to drop it. Okay, now that that is done, got my Stubbs barbecue. And again, no sponsors here. I'm gonna take this and essentially pour it on top and brush it with a little brush, and it's gonna go in the oven. I have it, it's still preheating, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there anyway, just to get it going. I set it at 375, and I'm just gonna cook it until it's nice and crispy. Maybe like 30 minutes, and then that'll be done. Changed what I was doing because it got late and I just needed some quick things. So thankfully I have a lot in the house. So I mean, I don't need to buy anything. I can just use what I have. So I had a bag with just a few tater tots in it, and I threw those in the oven instead of potatoes. That is the barbecue chicken though. That's looking amazing. And then I made just a can of green beans, can of corn, and the mac and cheese. And probably overkill, but I'm really tired at this point. So I just made a bunch of stuff. But the man is here. Here he is somewhere. And we're getting ready to eat.
Hey, we match.
Oh, we do. That is super. We should do a picture of
This
that.
doesn't just happen, folks. This is 20 plus years together. That's when this kind of thing happens. We are one in marriage and in clothes.
I haven't told him yet. Have you noticed that I put up the outlet covers in the family room? I spray painted. Sorry, I didn't spill it. I spray painted them and I put them up today. That was like the main thing that I did besides make videos and make food. So I can tell you're
outlet.
I can tell you're really excited.
I was trying to think for myself for a second. What's an outlet?
Yeah, like
but I know
the
what you're
light
talking
switch.
about now. I have dinner on my mind,
Yeah.
so I'm like, what is she talking to me? You know.
All right. Well,
light switches.
I'm gonna feed him, and that's gonna be the end of our day.
Hold on.
Anyway, he's gonna look at it and come back and be amazed. But this is gonna be a short vlog because I really didn't do much today, but come back.
Folks, she hung outlet covers. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Did you film that?
I did. I filmed us spray painting it.
Is that on here?
Yeah.
Have the people already enjoyed it?
I'm sure they have.
Am I slow here? Should I have watched the beginning of this? You gonna edit me out?
Yeah, I am, because you seem like you're mocking me.
I love you. I love it. I'm trying to give you a content for a cute thumbnail. Look that way. I love you.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and eat, and that's gonna be it for today. But come back tomorrow, and we're gonna be going out Sunday. Well, I'm gonna be going out Sunday.
Are you taking me out on a date?
That'll be Monday. But
Am I going out on a Sunday date?
We'll be doing something. The next few vlogs should be something more exciting than today, because this was my only day to like sit home and just do things around the house. So anyway, that's it. He's eating food already. Just wishing he hadn't threw the whole tater tot in his mouth. All right, you guys have a good night, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.